we're going to do a little experiment here. I've mentioned this before, but it's been a few years, and I never really got anybody to really say anything about it when I mentioned this. Under target masking. You know, we see all these videos showing nails and stuff above the plane of a coin or a relic. Well, what about iron that's under a coin? Does it have any effect on a metal detector? Well, we're going to do this little experiment here. I'm going to run this Equinox with a small coil, and I just happen to have it on there, and I got this Deus too with a 9-inch coil, just to show you both of these detectors sort of behave similar in this experiment. You see that portion of a nail there, not very long, and there's a US dime to give you an idea of the size of that nail lengthwise, okay? Now, there's nothing on this phone right here. I'm no tricks, boys. I don't do tricks, okay? I'll just lay the nail down here, and we're going to look at this in Deus fast, and this is bone stock. I've made 0 adjustments, okay? Iron tone is on. You don't hear any falsing. We're going to also look at this same setup here in deep high conductor. That's a disc of 9, and you don't hear any falsing, okay? It's calling it a nail, a ferrous object, okay? So now, we're back in the fast program. I'm just going to set this down. I can't do this exact every time, but I just laid that dime up there on that nail, and I'm in the fast program now. I may come around here and sweep a different angle, but I'm not going to do it very much, okay? But anyway, watch this. Now, this is reactivity 3 in a stock fast program. Hear anything? Listen. You don't hear anything, do you? Now, if I come over here, look at there, I get that dime. But coming down the barrel of that nail, now they're grounded, okay? And a lot of people may say, oh, well, that's the problem. They're grounded, okay? Watch this. These here are made out of plastic. There's no metal in these right here. And we're going to just lay one on top of this nail here. One, you see how thick those are. They're not very thick. And I'm going to put that dime up there. Watch this. Hear anything? Okay, now I'm going to keep stacking these things on here to get this dime farther and farther above that old nail there. Okay. Still don't hear anything, do I? Okay, now this is number 3 going on here. Okay. Number 3. So now we're getting pretty far up above that old nail there. Let's see what we get. Still don't get anything really. Okay, so here's the last one, 4. Okay, number 4. There's the old dime up there. Look at there. So I had to stack 4 of them things and get that dime that far above that nail to get a non-ferrous tone in this detector at factory fast. And factory fast on this detector, boys, in iron is a very, very good setup, okay? As far as detected non-ferrous in iron. Now, we're going to go over here to the deep high conductor, and it's factory. 9 disc. Reactivity on it is set to 2. I'm not even going to bother that, okay? Look at there. So I'm getting a 98.99 in the meter, so to save time, I'm going to take 2 of these off and put the dime back up there, okay? Sweep it. So I do get signal unlike I did in the fast program. But remember now, this deep high conductor is running lower frequency, and this is a high conductive coin. Okay, now there's one up there. One of these plastic things. I get a little tone up here with call height, but down there 2 inches above that, I'm getting that click sound. Then we're going to put the dime on top of the nail. Okay, so now they're grounded. That'll probably work for what we're wanting to do here, okay? So you hear there 2 inches above that. Not really anything there to dig, okay? The iron tone is on this machine. Okay, so we're going to turn this one off. We're going to try this old Equinox 800. Now, I've done played with this. I'm not going to joke with you. The way they behave here is very similar. We'll probably only look at this machine in field 2. All right. Field 2. And that is speed 6. F20 with a 23 sensitivity, okay? You see you don't get anything, and again, I'm going to come around here, and I get the old dime, but now the ID is compromised, okay? It's showing 18, but we're still getting it, but now down the barrel of that nail, look at there. Okay? Nada. So now we're going to start adding these. I'm going to go ahead and add 2 to save some time, since I've done played with this. I don't want to bore y'all too much, but this is sort of educational, okay? Now, there's 2 inches above that dime. I get a little call height. Okay, but when I get down there about 2 inches, she's pretty shaky. So we'll add 1 more here. One more, okay? Look at that. Definite improvement, okay? Now, the ID's sort of all over the place, but... Now, this is a smaller call than that 9-inch on that Deus too. But you got to see that, okay? So what is under your target in the wild could drive how your detector behaves based on this experiment here, okay? Hope you enjoyed. Temperature out here is 97.5 and I'm hot.